That bad breath coming out of your dog's mouth every day isn't something to just turn away from and forget about. It's your dog's body desperately trying to tell you something. And most owners never stop to listen. Most people just assume it's how dogs naturally are, so they turn away and move on. But the signal keeps coming every single day, while the real problem gets worse underneath because that buildup isn't starting in the breath, it's starting in the gut. When the bacterial balance is destroyed from years of processed kibble and tap water full of chemicals and heavy metals, the body starts pushing toxins out through every exit it has. The mouth is one of them, and that same toxic overload is quietly hitting the kidneys and the immune system at the same time. The breath is just the most obvious sign. Most of what's happening is completely invisible until the damage is already done. Now, there's a specific group of natural ingredients that actually fix this at the root. The gut needs probiotics to restore the bacterial balance that years of processed food destroyed, chlorella to bind and flush out the toxins spilling out through the breath, and spirulina to give the immune system what it needs to stop being constantly overwhelmed. When you combine all of these together, they don't just add up, they multiply each other's effect. That's why every dog owner who starts giving their dog all of these messages me weeks later saying the bad breath is gone and their dog is acting years younger. Not because the mouth got treated, but because the gut finally did. You could try to source all of that separately, but it gets complicated fast, and most people just don't stick with it. The easiest and most effective way is getting them in a powder form. One that I personally love is Iron Paws. It's a human-grade, vet-formulated greens powder made in the U.S. that already has the probiotics, chlorella, and spirulina already in it. I'll leave the link on my profile and down below so you make sure you get the right one and not some cheap replica out there. If you also want a recipe I use to keep my dogs healthy and living long, comment recipe and I'll send it to you. But make sure you're following me or my message won't reach you.